Now here's Anastasio's account of what took place and why Grandma Hattie had been locked up into the penitentiary system, and what actually took place to get her locked up on that day. And she gives some of the gory details of how this whole incident took place, and some of the memories that she has about that particular incident, and it gets pretty involved and very, very, very detailed. So stay tuned. Alright. Miss Grandma Hattie served time in prison.
Yeah,
Okay. Tell us the story.
So, Grandma Hattie served time in prison because the black man that she was going with, she was this white man. She was going with him. She caught him with another woman.
Oh.
She caught him with another woman and she shot it down.
Really?
She shot it.
Okay. Grandma Hattie, from what we getting, she wasn't to be played with.
Grandma Hattie didn't live the life Grandma Hattie should have lived. Had her age and all the wrong children she had, and all the children and everything she had. She didn't live the life. Now she didn't live the life nice, like what my mama did. She went out there, she went out and did everything I'm telling you she did it. But see, this white, this colored man was a real nice man, Christian man. He had been somewhere. When he drove in his car, she said she had been with someone how she know how to know. She shot his head up right there in front of the door.
Yeah, because that's what Aunt Susie says, that they had been gone with the car for a long time, and that when he came back with the car, she shot him. But the reason why she shot him is because she thought he was with another woman.
Right.
So during the idea, when I came up with this project, then, of course I was on a budget, and I, did what I could for the little restrained budget that I had. So I came up with the ideas for the costumes and the crowns and the cape and the crown and everything like that. When we get to Uncle N.L., we're gonna all try not to notice that I put a basket with carpet around the rims for his crown, because I had to make up some stuff, But so let's just try not to look at the fact that that's a flower pot on the top of Uncle N.L.'s head, and pretend it's a crown, because that's what it is, a crown for my Uncle N.L. 4 or 5, not even a half a mile up the road, and I'd walk from back and forth. But if I remember correctly, as a child, that's when Uncle N.L. was working on machines. You repaired a washing machine.
Washing the dry.
Yeah, and I got a whooping from you. I had a whooping from you, because I was hiding. We had them washing machines in the back yard. I used to have washing machines stacked all up, and we was hiding in one of the washing machines, and we wasn't supposed to be. And I don't know if it was you or, I kept a good whooping down here, because Aunt Louise got me one time too. Yeah. Aunt Louise got me one time too, but Uncle N.L. got me one time too for playing in them washing machines. Uncle N.L. tells us about, the procedures that he had to go through in order to date my Aunt Louise, and, meeting Grandpapa L, and how Grandpapa L was known to be pretty much a badass back in the day, and that, it was kind of intimidating to have to go to him and ask him for Aunt Louise's hand in marriage. And he tells about how him and Lucille Patterson was like, they got along real good, and they accepted him well into the family and everything like that. But it just kind of gives a detailed story on how he got abducted into the family and how that transition went. So here's his story. 79. And the way I understand it, you still getting your walk on every morning.
Yeah, well, not really every morning, but most of it.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
How far you walk?
And so much more.
It depends on how I feel. I
Sometimes
get
an idea
from
just
half to
clicks, like
half
Red
and
multigrain tortillas and wraps. The hearty taste of 100% whole
down
grain with all
that
the
much
fiber
now.
of whole wheat
Really?
bread.
Okay,
One taste and
okay.
you'll see the
Said, okay, so we've been
Oh, okay. Okay, so Kev, you got this?
Hold up. I need to turn the TV off.
Okay. Hold on for a minute, Chico.
We're gonna go back. I couldn't get it. It wouldn't
good. Give me that. That ain't the right one.
with that.
Okay. So basically what you're saying is that Mama Seal made you go talk to
Brother L.
Brother L. And Brother L was what now?
So he was the type of person that too many men especially showed me contact with him because he was very strict on his family. He was killed for his family, and I guess he didn't want to know anything coming in the family.
Right.
So I called him one day coming down to go in the wagon, and I got on the wagon with him, and so I popped the question, and he said, okay. So we've been in and out all the time ever since then. We all the time. And I think the only thing we had was that time that he passed, and I was out of town. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but other than that, all this is tunes, the things that I'm playing with Estelle and Dora and Dita, and Dita she was wild out there that I knew was causing a lot of things that she did do and didn't do.
Mm-hmm.
So we stood close to the family there for a long time.
So y'all, man, I get emotional and choked up when I think about it, but it's just a joy to take part in these festivities, man. I mean, it means a lot to me, and more importantly, it means a lot to me because it means a lot to my Aunt Estelle. It means a lot to her. These family reunions, you know, and so for me to be able to do this and to take part in these events is awesome. It's awesome. And I mean, you know, the amount of love that comes together on those Saturdays at the playground, at the park, you know, the baseball games that we have, and those things, man. I mean, those are things to be treasured. We have had a lot of differences with the family reunion, you know, in terms of people not wanting to give funds to the family reunion, people saying, well, you should have funds, this, that, and the other, and my cousin Kevin made a very big point, and I kind of strive for that point, and that's kind of like a debatable topic amongst many of the family members about whether or not funds, you should be able to come to the family reunion when you don't pay your dues, and whether or not we should all be able to participate or what have you if we hadn't paid those dues. My thing about this family reunion is that it's such a joyous occasion. If you don't take the time to come out of your pocket and contribute to this event, something is wrong with you if you're able to. But if you're not able to, then that shouldn't ostracize you from the family, because even if I've been on both sides, I've lived in homeless shelters and struggled, and I've been high on the horse and making a decent salary and able to put into the family reunion, and I've been on the downside of the family reunion where I wasn't able to contribute. And regardless of what my finances is, I'm still family, and I still love you all, and I still want to come and be invited to the family reunions. So if I have it, I give unconditionally. And that's one of the things that I think that we as family should do. If you got it, then this is an event to live for. Really, this is an event to live for, because with your loved ones, we're your history. So invest in you is what my sentiments is. But if you don't have it, then we should be able to come together and invite you and embrace you as well. And you know, that's just my take on the family reunion. It's an awesome event, man. It's an awesome event. I love it.
Yeah.
Hey look, I hope y'all have enjoyed the brief trailer that I've created for the level of history that I was able to discover from Patterson family history, and to satisfy Sherrick Cunningham's Desire, his question was for me, why do I always give little bitty trailers and teasers of videos? Well, this video is nothing but a trailer, but it's a little longer than the other trailers that I've given in the past. Yeah, so deal with it, partner. There he is, okay? But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the brief trailer that I've created, and I will work on getting this project completed by the up and coming year, so that we can have a history of our Anna Stell, may she rest in peace with her lovely soul. But Anna Stell has gone ahead and departed from us. At the time of the video, Aunt Susie was 91. And that was in 2006. That can't be right. Yeah, so, these are our elders who are getting up in age, and we were able to capture them while they were still alive and vibrant and were willing to share with us some of the stories that we didn't have and probably will never get from that point forward. So I hope you've enjoyed the trailer, and I will make an attempt to have this thing completed by our family reunion this year, or next year, was this 2013. Thanks. I'm T-Boz, baby, aka Hollywood. What up? So, we gonna end this on a note like this. Lucille Patterson was a great woman. She had one kid and she kept it coming. That is how we all became the Patterson family. Say, we are the Pattersons. We are the Pattersons. What? We are the Pattersons. We are the Pattersons. What? We are the Pattersons.